The new 2024 Ranger Raptor nails the performance off-roader aesthetic, complete with flared fenders and black arch extensions, lifted suspension skid plates, dual-exit exhaust tips, and even a giant Ford logo in the grille. Although this sixth-generation truck is a global market product, it was developed with US consumers in mind, unlike the last Ranger. The 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor is coming to America. In fact, according to All Terrain Nation, a few models are already here. Someone from the Ford factory shared multiple images of the Ranger Raptor in production. The next-gen Ranger project was led by an international team of designers and engineers at Ford's Product Development Center in Australia. According to Ranger Program Manager Graham Pearson, everyone was focused on one goal: to make this Ranger the toughest and most capable ever created. It looks virtually identical to the model sold elsewhere but does have orange reflectors in the front fenders. The third brake light has also been relocated from the tailgate to the top of the cab. It also looks like the US model will have a small sliding rear window. The Ranger Raptor arrives with aggressive styling to match its enhanced performance. To that end, the Raptor has beefy fender flares, a bespoke front fascia with big, bold Ford lettering, and a raised ride height to accompany the extra width. The C-shaped headlight design from the standard Ranger remains, with the headlight clusters pushed out wide. While final measurements have not yet been confirmed, the wheelbase will stay more or less the same at around 129 inches, but we're expecting a wider body by a few inches, likely around 80 inches, to accommodate a track that will further be widened by several inches. Powertrain details remain unconfirmed, but we expect the same twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 of the Australian and European models to be standard. In Australia, this engine is good for 392 horsepower and 430 pound-feet, 583 Newton-meter, while being limited to a mere 288 horsepower and 362 pound-feet, 491 Newton-meter, in Europe due to strict emission standards. We suspect the US model could have just as much power as the Bronco Raptor, which is rated at 418 horsepower and 440 pound-feet, 596 Newton-meter, of torque. The 17-inch wheels are small, but the tires are chunky beadlock-capable BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2 items. Fun beyond the pavement takes more than just a powerful engine and intelligent drivetrain. The Ranger Raptor has been additionally girded for rough going with frame and suspension mount reinforcements like the ones in the Ford Bronco Raptor, which uses a similar frame. Beefy aluminum front control arms, a rear live axle with Watts linkage, and Fox shock absorbers further help the pickup mitigate challenging terrain. A set of 2.3 mm steel plates guard vulnerable areas underneath the front of the truck. The armor protects the Ranger Raptor's radiator, steering, engine sump, and differential. The fundamentals in the Ranger Raptor are in keeping with what we've come to expect from the wider lineup, albeit with plenty of quality touches to emphasize its place atop the range. The steering wheel is unique to the Raptor and features magnesium paddles instead of the silly little shift buttons on the shifter in the Wild Track, while the seats hold you more tightly than the standard units. They're excellent, striking what seemed like the right balance between bolstering and long-haul comfort on our launch drive. Coupled with the tilt and reach adjustable wheel, they make the Raptor one of the most comfortable utes money can buy. Along with the seats and wheel, there are plenty of flashes of the new Code Orange Hero color spread throughout the cabin. It's being used for the vents, stitching, and Raptor logo at the base of the steering wheel, and nicely matches the more out there character of the latest car. A large 10.1-inch infotainment display is standard across the Ranger lineup for 2023, and buyers with a focus on tech can upgrade to an even bigger, vertically oriented 12.1-inch screen. Ford's latest Sync 4 interface runs on both and provides access to the Ranger's various controls, including activating a new zone lighting feature that turns on lights on the outside of the truck to light a job site or provide illumination to finish setting up camp in the dark. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will likely be standard, and we expect extras such as in-dash navigation, a B&O Play stereo system, and SiriusXM satellite radio to also be offered. Both F-150 and Bronco Raptors feature Ford Co-Pilot 360 active driver assist technology, and we fully expect the Ranger Raptor to get its own suite of features as well. The standard setup could include a lane-keeping system, automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beams. Blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, and rain-sensing wipers might be optional. To ensure you and your passenger are safe, the new 2024 Ford Ranger incorporates a slew of security features and cutting-edge driver assist technology. Among these are advanced traction control, digital power brakes, roll traction control, and ABS and driveline stability control. Finally, the Ranger boasts a tire-specific low-pressure gauge warning system, as well as double-stage driver and passenger frontal airbags and a safety canopy system with curtain first and second row seatbelts. Side impact beams, dual-stage driver and passenger seat-mounted side airbags, and front collision mitigation are all standard on the Ranger. The Ford Co-Pilot 360 suite of advanced driver assist technology is also standard on the Ranger. This bundle includes cross-traffic alert, lane keeping alert, lane keeping assist, and departure warning. Visit NHTSA and IIHS websites for important information on the Raptor's crash test results. As for cargo space, the 5-foot cargo box will be wider than ever before, while towing capacity is expected to be around 8,000 pounds but has not yet been confirmed. Cargo bed volume expands in the process, enabling customers to load flat plywood sheets or a full-size pallet. Things at the rear aren't very different when compared to the standard Ranger. But the stuff that's new here includes a precision gray rear bumper that features an integrated step pad and a tow bar. The tow bar is tucked up high and won't compromise with the departure angle. The LED taillights complement the headlights. You also get 2 tow hooks at the front and the rear.